Okay, so this is going to be the last video for the day, but I just wanted to clarify that being chosen is a narrative, okay? So the multiple perpetrator stalker affiliates who are trying to impose a narrative of being rejected on me are spinning this triangulation script that they have in the twin flame universe where somebody is choosing between you and someone else. Well, in game theory, this person is actually called a defector, okay? His job is to choose which person he's going to throw under the bus, which person he's going to defect from. So their initiate, Mac Barnes Hopkins, the dirty cop and the man who used to work in the cyber department at the DOD, is the defector. I haven't been with this man in 1,000,001 years, and he does absolutely nothing for me or my child. He's estranged. Therefore, your contribution in my life is minimal. So you choosing me doesn't matter. I'm not an option or a choice for you, okay? I'm not dating you. I'm not in a relationship with you, and it's mentally ill for a network of women and other scragglers to try to impose a false reality of relationships that I'm not in, have never been in, nor do I want on me via narcissistic abuse and surveillance abuses. Like, all of you are off your rockers and you need help. Okay? You need help. As in lockup. Prison, you can rehabilitate yourself behind walls in a cell where you can't be a menace to society, because that's exactly what you are. You're all circle jerking each other and fomenting your mental illness by corroborating something together that's not real, right? So you sit here and you project a false reality, something that you made up and you would like to be real in someone else's life, that you use surveillance in order to impose via mirroring through your content, which also acts as proxy abuse. The people who teach you how to engage in this type of abuse are people like Richard Grannon. I always confuse them. Richard Grannon and Sam Vaknin. Sam Vaknin is somebody who writes analysis or theory or whatever on narcissistic abuse or narcissistic personalities. But he also teaches other people how to engage in something called Zerzetzung. You know, something that the secret police engage in. So that's what this network is. It's like a network of informants. A lot of them have been institutionalized, which is why they're all trying to destiny swap or take on the character, personality, and aesthetic of other people. These are people, I don't know, for one reason or another, who ended up being targeted themselves or who target for a livelihood. This is how they make their money. They're informants. They just lie on people. They're paid to pathologically lie. Also, did you know that one of their other coaches or gatekeepers in what they call the matrix and ecosystem of surveillance? Did you know that what Jordan Peterson received funding to study on once upon a time was self-deception or self-deceit? Which is what these people, these affiliates, engage in every single day. They lie to themselves every day about who they are, what they do, and what it is they're involved in. They're involved in a terrorist repression and suppression network that also acts like the secret police that engage in cognitive and psychological warfare, and their job is to Stasi style decompose people or ego deplete them using Zerzetzung. Okay? I mean, that's exactly what it is. So this narrative about being chosen, about being rejected, is so that they can elevate themselves as a chosen and favored or favorable status, and to demoralize or devalue their target. Okay? That's all it is. It's not truth. It has no basis in reality. It's something that they grew up or group up and manufacture so that they can impose it through brute force on the people that they're stalking actively every day. So this is also a type of crime. You can't just go brute forcing false realities on other people. That is gaslighting. Okay, so yeah, there's no rejection. I was never somebody's option. I was never somebody's choice. This is literally just a bunch of maniacs who originally were butthurt about my opinions online and saw that I was gaining momentum with what I was saying and wanted to hijack and divert the influence or attention that it was receiving. The story about everything else is due to them recruiting people in my social network and getting them to manufacture some type of social proof or some type of attachment to me so that they could worm their way in. Okay? These people are idiots.